What's going on? How's everyone doing?
Shout out to Colin. Everybody else who's cool with Colin.
Chunky, got anything?
Get your popcorn and your Coca-Cola and relax.
Anyway, tell Colin I'm ready.
What's going on? This is Colin. How's everybody doing? I hope you're having a great day so far. We've got a good one. This is Judge McNally, also known as Judge Dad, and let's just say he had a day. He had a day. And well, this defendant, the results probably would have been the same if he was there on a different day, but it was not the right day to see Judge Dad. I'm not going to spoil it though. Before I hit that play button, you know what to do. Hit the like and subscribe. Do your jump kick backflips. Let's go.
Ali Ibrahim Bazzi, 24F243023.
Good morning, Your Honor. Christopher Chapman here on behalf of Mr. Bazzi. Apologies, Judge. I was on the record in front of Judge Hesse.
No worries.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Your name?
Ali Ibrahim Bazzi.
Mr. Bazzi here has quite a record, huh?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let me just indicate he pled guilty to disorderly. I don't know why they're always getting into these disorderlies from retail fraud. I thought retail fraud was retail fraud. And then they plead him to disorderly all the time. But at any rate, he's got at least 3 theft offenses and a warrant out for a 4th. And the factual basis for this was a theft offense. And on top of that, they should have charged him with a 1-year misdemeanor. Looks like he was operating with somebody, and it was 200 or more, but less than 1,000. 900 some dollars was the amount of the theft. So Mr. Bazzi here is going to pay a price today, unless I hear something really, really, really good. So, and I know you're more than capable of doing that. Have you had a chance to review the report with your client? Are there any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Yes, Your Honor. My client indicates that as to one of the warrants, the most recent one, he did get that matter solidified, and there's no warrant out for him there. There was a secondary warrant. He indicated that when he looked into that, determined it was not the person in question. He has notified his probation officers in the other 2 pending matters, which he's on probation. I believe that they are aware, and I think that they're going to see how this matter goes, potentially run the terms condition concurrent.
What a great country. We can commit multiple crimes and get everybody to run them concurrent. I love it. Go ahead.
Judge, I can only indicate that in our brief conversation, he was very contrite and sincere. He recognized that he exceedingly used bad judgment, but he is gainfully employed. He has a strong family support system. He seemed eager to comply with terms and conditions. He does seem to have an agenda, a plan to get all of these matters behind him. And potentially, I would indicate that at the end, if not earlier this year, he should be completing all terms and conditions of probation. And it's my hope that after his lengthy career of these follies, that he realizes that he's at the potential of getting felony convictions, which would not only temporarily remove his freedom, but potentially for an extended period of time in MDOC. So I hope he takes this lesson seriously, as I believe that he's at the end of convenience from the court as it applies to his freedom. Thank you,
Mr.
Judge.
Shemke, I'm sorry. Mr. Gase's name is on here. Were you just standing in for him today, or have you been? Oh, okay. But you're the MIDC guy.
Correct, Your Honor.
Sorry.
No worries.
Anything?
Your Honor, I just wanted to let you know that the bad decisions that I've made, I just wanted to let you know that I'm not in that path no more. I was hanging around with the wrong people. People that I thought that were my family, that were close family to me, were putting me into situations that would lead me to this. And they, no remorse, they don't care. And at this point, I do realize my actions have consequences.
I want to know what about this case? You know, I don't mean to sound like such a doubting Thomas, and I don't want to argue.
Yes, Your Honor.
It's a bit hard for me to buy this when this was an offense date of October 30, and you had a conviction for retail fraud out of Livonia September 10th of 24. Hang on.
Yes, sir.
I thought I was talking.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
And then another one out of Dearborn Heights, the 20th, October 22, and lo and behold, 8 days later, you went out and committed this offense again. Now, I don't know. I just wish everybody understood. I get tired of hearing that suddenly they've seen the light. I've been here 30 years. I've handled, I don't know how many cases. I've never had one person stand there and said, you know what, this is a joke. I'm coming back anyway. I'm going to do it anyways. And you're no different. You had a financial transaction device that was probably plugged down. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Less than 200 out of 34th and 20. You had a drug charge last in June. So you, between June and October, you had 4 contacts with the criminal justice system. Most people don't have 4 contacts with the criminal justice system in their lifetime. I'm just saying. It's your life, not mine. You know, you only get one of these things. How many hours do you work a week? It says part-time, 600 a week. How many hours you work?
40 to 45 hours.
Well, I wouldn't call that part-time. How much do you make per hour?
15 to 20. It depends on the job. You get paid per job.
Why do you feel like you should be out there thieving everybody?
Your Honor,
You don't have
I
any
have
kids.
nothing-
You're not married. You live
I
with.
have kids. I have a son.
Oh, I'm sorry. You do have one son. My apologies. But you're not married. You live with your parents.
It was bad decisions,
I
Your
know.
Honor. Bad decisions and bad people that I had around me.
And suddenly, since October 30, you've cleansed them all from
He's
your
in jail.
life. What's
He's
that?
now in prison.
Well, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked.
I'm glad he is. Because I have nothing to blame but myself. I totally understand
Right.
that.
Come on. You make it sound like somebody's telling you
No.
to smoke a cigarette when you're 9.
I love that. Come on. Come on. Again, Peter Griffin. Come on. Yeah, this is what everyone, not everyone. It's what he should say. I'm taking responsibility. I shouldn't blame anyone but myself. I'm not going to blame anyone but myself. Yeah, that's what everyone should say. And a lot of people just say it just because it's the right thing to say. I can see judges getting just be like, you know what? I don't believe it. I don't believe you. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. You guys know what's going on.
No,
You're big enough and tall enough and strong enough and
yes, sir.
mature enough to not succumb to public to pressure.
Correct.
You did this on your own. Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Kind of had it with you. You've been coming in front of me a long time. You never spent any time in jail on this, right?
No, Your Honor.
It's a bad day. I've sent one person to jail. This is gonna be the second. 250 fines, 250 costs, 75 victims' rights, $50 justice assessment, $40 in attorney fees, 665 and 10 days jail. You're gonna serve 80 more if you don't pay your fines and costs. You have the 665 to pay.
Yeah, I can pay it.
Pay that now. You're in custody for 10 days. You have 21 days to appeal, 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer for purposes of appeal.
Your Honor, would it be possible, he's never had, in my knowledge, any history of failing to appear. Would it be possible to get a report date within 24 hours so you can make necessary arrangements? I don't want him to lose his employment.
No, we'll let him make calls. He can call. Good
Thank you,
luck.
Your Honor.
Thank you. Denise Maxwell.
Your Honor, please.
No, there's nothing to please about. Have a seat.
Mr. Boswell,
You gotta stop being a criminal.
but, sir,
You heard it. You heard it. Stop being a criminal. You wouldn't be going to jail right now if you weren't a criminal. Sounds like he's getting his life together though. Hopefully he is. You know, he's got the money to pay today. Good. He's not going to spend the other 80 days in jail if he pays it today. I can see some people being frustrated to the point where like, I'm not paying that. Send me to jail. I thought I was going to be out of jail if I paid this. You pay it or you're going to spend the rest of the time in jail. All right. You guys are awesome. Please hit that like button. I would appreciate it. Until next time, bye.
Denise Diane